Anybody got a question?
You had spoken about the effort from some of the older players. Did you get the effort you were wanting again from the younger group this time around?
Yeah, that's one thing I never doubt with those guys is their effort. So, yeah, their effort was good. Guy just, when he caught his groove on the mound, he got pretty good, and we didn't really have an answer for their starting pitcher.
What was he doing on the mound today that was giving you guys so much trouble?
I mean, he could really sink his fastball. We had guys swinging over top of his fastball all night long. And so we try and tell these pitchers, and the next guy goes out there and is just throwing fastballs on both sides of the plate. He can win. He can win anywhere with a really good fastball, and that's what they did tonight. One guy sunk it, one guy commanded it, so that's a good lesson for our pitchers who walked 9 and hit 2. Can't do that. We're not going to beat anybody that way. And their guys threw fastballs for strikes, and we didn't. So that was the difference.
Second start for Grove. I know you had to battle through some things with some walks that you mentioned. Your thoughts on his outing?
Yeah, I think he walked 4 and may have hit 1, but made some really good pitches when guys got on base, which for a young guy to go out there and throw the most important pitches and the best pitches of the game from the stretch with guys all over second base and third base, I think he grew up a lot tonight. He'll clean up those walks. He's going to be a really, really good pitcher for us in the future here. So that was encouraging. I mean, when he comes out of the game, I think it's nothing. So how can you ask for anything more than that? 5 shutout innings.
Obviously, you guys have a chance to get revenge on their field, but how tough is it just to come out here on your home field against your arch rival and lose 4-1?
They're going to be a lot better on their field. I guarantee it. They hit a lot of home runs at their place. They play with a lot of confidence. I mean, we did exactly what we needed to do, hold them to 6 hits, and we just gave them 11 free bases. You can't, whether it's your arch rival or your least arch rival, you can't do that with anybody. Expect to win the game.
Can you pinpoint what the problem was for Connor, just with the control issues? Looked like it was mainly fastballs too. He just wasn't hitting his.
He goes out there in his first inning and just cooks. Just goes right through him, and then I think he probably let the umpire get to him a little bit. A pitcher's psyche usually dictates his outing, and if a pitcher throws a pitch that he thinks is a strike and gets called a ball, then sometimes they don't know how to overcome that, and it looked to me like that's what happened tonight. He thought he threw some strikes that didn't get called strikes, and he didn't react to it very well.
With Braden, I mean, did you envision him being a two-way player this early in his career? I know he had a nice knock there in the first.
Yeah, you call that a nice knock?
It was a little.
We call that a zarb because he does it all the time. We signed him as a pitcher, and he's going to be a really good pitcher in this program. And after we signed him, I went and saw him hit, and I saw him do that thing where he kind of swings and runs at the same time. And when I saw it, I thought, he's pretty good at that. And there's a chance that might work, believe it or not, at this level. And he does it all the time. He led off the game with a double. He hit 2 hard ground balls, one off the pitcher's leg that bounced right to the third baseman. Hit another hard ground ball to the second baseman, got a walk. He's an irritant at home plate to an opposing team because you can't play him on one side of the field. You can't shift on him. He can actually control where he hits that ball. So, we think he's going to be a legitimate two-way player in his career here.
What do you do lineup from here on out?
I don't know. We got to think about that and talk about that. We had, with 2 outs there in the 9th inning, down by 4 runs, Sean Wood takes a walk, and when Guarini hit the pop-up that you thought would have ended the game, Sean Wood was running as hard as I've ever seen him run from first base to third base. That guy's got every reason in the world to give up. He hasn't played much. He's become a pinch hitter off the bench, and for him to come out and play hard in that situation when we haven't played well, hopefully other guys will feed off of that and say, man, if that guy is as tough as this year's going for him, if that guy can play hard, then why can't I? So hopefully that'll give us a lift going into the weekend that everybody needs to pick this thing up and start playing a little harder.